Thank you so much for visiting wallsofgrace.com. I'm Kevin Jackson. I'm the founder of this ministry. And our vision, my family and my vision, is to build the walls of grace at the local church level. Like the vision that God gave to Nehemiah to build the walls of Jerusalem, in chapter 2, verse 18 of Nehemiah, he says, "And I told them of the good hand of God which was upon me, and also of the king's words that he had spoken to me. And so they said, let us rise up and build. And they set their hands to this good work." I believe the local church is good work. It's exactly how it all started in the book of Acts. And it's important for us to perpetuate that vision that God gave those apostles in the early church today, and to do it with excellence and to have the proper foundations so that people can run with the vision that God has given the pastor. I've spent all of my 34 somewhat years as a believer at the local church, serving in different aspects of the local church. I've been an usher, I've been a sound man, I've been a worship leader, I've been a founding pastor, I've been just about everything in between. And God has used me to bless other great men of God and to support their vision. And I believe that some of the things that he has taught me and shown me will benefit your church. I've put them on some video tips throughout this website. I pray that you'll find them and use them and see the benefit that they have for your church. And maybe we can connect in the future and I can come and help to serve your ministry and help to grow your local church. My current pastor, Pastor Joe Adavai, is an awesome man of God. He once said of me that I'm a walking church infrastructure. What a great compliment. But God has used me to help to put together a good structure at the local church. And he's used me in 5 specific areas. The first is outreach, but more specifically, follow-up. It's so important for us as believers to follow up with people that have already shown an interest in our church. It's funny how much time churches spend on advertising and trying to reach people that haven't shown an interest in their ministry, yet they forget about the people that have come and visited. And it's so important for us to have a good follow-up program. Secondly is family. I once heard a minister say that your loudest message is your family. It's so important for us to have strong families and especially strong fathers. Third is leadership. Your leadership has to be leading with excellence. They must be rooted and grounded in God's word. They must know the vision of the pastor. So it's important to have strong leadership training. Fourth is worship. Worship is the first thing that happens, especially at a non-denominational church. It's the first thing that happens at your ministry. So it's the same thing as the person that greets someone that walks in the store. It's the same thing as someone that answers the phone at a business. It's that first impression, and it has to be done with excellence. It shouldn't be a performance, but it has to be done with excellence, just like we read through the books of 1st and 2nd Kings and 1st and 2nd Chronicles and through the book of Psalms. Worship needs to be excellent. And fifth is Foundations. Foundations is a Sunday school program that I've developed that will help to put people that want to serve in your ministry on the same page as you. It will help them to understand what you believe, and it will make sure that you know that they are standing with your vision. Of course, everyone's not going to believe everything the same exact way, but it's important to put people in leadership positions in your church that at least understand where you stand as a ministry. I presented at Lutheran, Baptist, Assembly of God, and of course non-denominational churches. That's where I serve, as a believer. So I can come and present at your church and help your ministry to grow and to flourish and to build those walls of God's grace, God's protection, God's love around your ministry. My family comes with me often, and we often minister to other families. Whatever you need, I pray that we can help to meet that need and to, in turn, grow the ministry of the kingdom and to grow God's kingdom at the local church level. If nothing else, I hope you find some tips on this website that will help you to serve the Father in a greater way. God bless you. And again, thank you for visiting wallsofgrace.com.